If you assume that Allen Iverson was the entirety of the 76ers offense, you are a goddamn genius and you are goddamn correct. Allen Iverson, bottom right corner, talking to the man on the block. This play is set up for Allen Iverson. You see the stack action, multiple screens coming for Allen Iverson to either have the option to go baseline or he can go the other way, trying to get as many screens as possible to stop AI from being guarded by his man. But you see AI talking to my man on the right block, and he tells AI to go baseline. The way the screens are set up, AI can go either which way. So AI goes through, and then Mutombo and the other man go and set a back screen for the man that just set the screen for AI. But because Vince Carter's able to go through, that play is shot. So then AI is told by Eric Snow to go through. Gets a screen from Mutombo. His man goes over that one. Then he gets another screen from number 40, but he decides to go under, which makes Oakley have to come up, leaving the man wide open at the bottom. Great play call. You saw what AI was. He's the goddamn 76ers. He is 70-6, and then ERS is Dikembe Mutombo. The entire defense is focused on AI the entire time, and Sixers use that to their advantage. They know that AI is the goddamn engine, goddamn steering wheel, goddamn brakes, the goddamn tires, and Mutombo is the windows. So great play.
They cover more ground. A lot of people surprised that the Raptors were so sharp Sunday after the energy of winning on the road Friday in New York. So they're going to have to be a team to be reckoned with. Here's Hill inside, and he scores. Good pass from Lynch.
Right here, you see the 76ers run the same exact play. Allen Iverson's in the corner, and you see the same man come down. Communication, they're looking at each other. He gives him a hand signal. AI puts one foot in the ground, cuts around, double screen, wide open jump shot. I'm not gonna lie, Steph Curry got a lot of cardio in, but I think AI might have him beat. If they did a tracker on that goddamn cardio, bro would be running a marathon. That's like 3 plays in a row where he just ran the entire length of the court. But great play call by the Sixers. You can see how their offense worked a little bit with AI talking to the man in the back end.
To go on Sunday, hits one here, and the Raptors regain the lead.
Yeah, Oakley is consistent through the year. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and he's doing the same. A little shy on the boards.
Now here's a play right here that shows AI's ability to score in transition. You see, fast break opportunity. Allen Iverson is taking the correct angle. They're all flaring out to the right. This is a 3-on-3 fast break, so the more wide you get, the better passing lanes there are for the point guard to pass the ball. AI then looks, and he sees that everybody on the Raptors is back on defense already. They're already back on defense. It doesn't matter what happens in this fast break. You are not going to get a bucket when it's 4 on goddamn 3. 5 on 3, actually. So, AI looks. He's looking at Aaron McKee. He points at Dikembe Mutombo coming in, who's late, showing that he can get a screen and that the Raptors are not having a favorable matchup right now. Somebody is on the wrong person. It was a fast break. Somebody is going to be on the wrong person. So he points, tells McKee, like, hey, wait for Mutombo. Mutombo comes down. Then AI points for himself to go to the front, top of the 3. McKee cuts through, and he noticed that the way that his man is guarding him, he's kind of favoring him. He wants him to go left. So AI gives him a jab. He then squares him up as a defender. So he's like, huh, interesting. Dikembe is able to then set the screen. He jabs again, making him stutter and hesitate. His feet are not on the ground right now. Doesn't really see Dikembe, gets hit by the screen, and you got the big man on you. You got your man trailing you, you got the big man on you, you got Mutombo cut into the lane. You got a lot of options right here. So AI, Ezo looks, good pass to Mutombo, but there's a lot of people in the key. He has a favorable matchup. So what he does is, pull up, you can't guard me, you not on me, easy jump shot.
Missing inside, good defense, Mutombo was right there. And the the 76ers looking to regain the lead for the first time since the opening moments. Here's Iverson. The double team, the shot, they lead. Philadelphia is up 47-46. What a game.
Now this play right here shows Allen Iverson as a playmaker. Everybody knows him as a shooting guard, but you hear him say this as he's bringing the ball up the floor.
Possession. Grant Hill fires in the jumper to give Orlando a 2-0 lead.
76ers very much a vulnerable defensive team. They have a couple of principles that they adhere to.
Now you heard Allen Iverson say 2-3, and then you hear Larry Brown say 2-3 up 5. And right here, Allen Iverson, he signals up for Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver is on the bottom box. So this play is basically going to be Allen Iverson is going to dribble right, hand the ball off. He's going to try and get his man confused because it's Allen Iverson, one of the greatest scorers of all time. His man and Grant Hill, who's guarding Kyle Korver, are probably going to be confused on this play. You got two screens set, both in the mid-range for Allen Iverson, who's cutting through. Then you get another screen with Kyle Korver, but Kyle Korver's not setting the screen on his man at all. Allen Iverson's man goes over. Now, because Grant Hill thinks that Allen Iverson's man is not even close to being in the play, he switches without telling him, and because his man is so far out of the way, he doesn't even look at Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver goes straight through. Nobody checks him, nobody touches him. All because of Allen Iverson's incredible scoring prowess, and he gets a wide open two-pointer. His foot was on the line. Lord knows Kyle Korver did not do a lot of them after that. That man is strictly a three-point shooter. But great play by the 76ers. Amazing.
In the jumper to give Orlando a 2-0 lead.
76ers very much a vulnerable defensive team. They have a couple of principles that they adhere to on a regular basis. They front the post, they trap all pick and rolls, but in doing so, they leave a lot of open shooters, consequently give up a lot of good looks at three-point shots.
This play right here shows the green light that Allen Iverson had. He basically calls a fake play so that he himself can get open. You hear him say this at the beginning of the play.
His left arm.
You hear him say, get out to his teammate right here. He's basically calling a play for everybody so that the Lakers defense stays where they're at and nobody can help. You see, they were bringing a double team on Allen Iverson the entire time. Every time he got the ball, there was a double team. So if everybody on the offense is moving around, they cannot bring a double. But because Allen Iverson isolated so much, because he's that dude, and because it's the goddamn Philadelphia Iversons, it's not the Philadelphia 76ers, he's like, man, I need to get an open shot, have everybody move around. They can't bring a double if I'm not isolating. So he monitors the offense, sees everything that's going on, and he notices that every time he makes a dribble move, Derek Fisher is shading him left to his help. Now his help is probably Shaq, because Mutombo cannot shoot and Shaq can't shoot either, but that's a different story. So Mutombo is going to be in the key. So he notices that he's shading him left. So dribble, takes him left. Mutombo is shaded just enough outside so that Shaq is not able to completely get there. Iverson's able to get in front of Derek Fisher and get to his right hand all the way away from Shaq and do a floater right over his arms. Great play by Allen Iverson. And hey, that's the man right there. That's the dude. That's AI. Allen Iverson. I better recognize the answer.
Allen Iverson checking his left arm.
It's his right arm. It should be short on his left one, Barb. The way he's getting that shots up right now tonight. And here comes another one. He is